Hello and welcome. This is Kevin, also known as AWOL, and today, well, I'm gonna make a cup holder. A friend of ours liked the one that I made, and so I need to make it. So basically, I only have a small segment here of the whole overall thing because the patterns repeat. I just have to kind of work out some of the string orders and things like that. So the pattern's gonna start with this green. And kinda, hang on. Let me put in the other colors so I can kind of see how far they go. Yeah, okay. So the dark green does go down to this. Then the middle green comes in. It's a bit, it was basically like an arrowhead that was turned into a sort of a yin yang thing. It was a really early pattern of mine. Um, it is something I really liked. And we're going to use essentially it for this. And then, yeah, this should turn out pretty cool. All right. And then one of the colors goes in here. I think this goes this way. And then this comes down and around it. Like this. Okay. Now, in this little template that I've created for myself, I added this little bit. So basically what this is these strings up here are going to be attached to the string that I'm going to run through this way. And I wanted to work out which color was going to be this string because I think it's going to have to be cut longer than the other ones, right? All of the this area down here, I don't know if you can see my mouse, the lower area it's a kind of a short bracelet, but this little area here is going to be, oh, you know what? I think if I remember, I tried to draw this up on paper while sitting around. Yeah, you guys know I take Wednesdays off, right? I tried to draw this up on paper. I think it's actually supposed to start this way. It's supposed to be a diamond. And then it goes into the pattern afterwards. So let me correct that now. So this comes down. So yeah, it's all just starts with a diamond. Like that. And then, hang on. This this line over here is just out to confuse me. It's kind of left over from the original pattern making thing. So this goes there. All right. Weird. So I've calculated it out. The original one was 150 strings. And our friend said that they tend to not get the larges. So I'm thinking that we can actually afford to take out a few strings. So the idea here is that this will be 144 strings. Oh, wait, no, that's not right. This comes back and this goes. Okay, so this is supposed to look like it's still a diamond even though it's cut. Right. So that goes there. That goes there. So with 144 is these are 12, so there'll be 12 of them. If we take out the 2 that the strap goes to, that leaves us with 10. That means there'll be 5 of this on either side, right? And all 5 of these will look the same. The strings will go on the same, except for there will be like a dark green in the appropriate spot. There would be a string coming in here. It's just, this kind of represents the 2 ends of it. But overall, it's enough for me to know what I need to do. So now, the colors that come down here. So this is where the cool pattern starts. And this is out like this, and we don't need to fill in quite everything here for the video's sake, but I think it might do us some good for me to show you how I'm going to figure out what is the sequence for the colors to this, right? So basically we just have to figure out one of these diamonds. All right. And then from there, pretty much all the rest will be the same. I will fill it in so I can have the pattern over on my website, akaawol.com. And yeah, that will be a thing. So we know that this one's here. So that means this purple would have come in from there, right? And this is the second shade that goes on the inside. And it will come off of this one, right? So this string here, that was coming from this way, right? So then this is in here like this. And then our lightest one is in here. It makes the little diamond here. And this one goes there. And so we can see from this that the sequence for the colors for this is dark, medium, light, and then light, medium, dark. And then if we want to know for this side over here, we can basically do the same thing. Kind of line these up appropriately. This one will be coming in this way. Oops. Wait, what did I hit? I hit something. All right, so that's this one. And this is this one. So this would come up here, and this one would come up here. Interesting. So this green, this dark green, as it's coming across, it's going to actually have to go over top the last string in order to be where it's supposed to be, unless I make that string a purple. I think that would be easier. Yeah, let's do that. If we make this a purple instead, then this is the green that goes over top, and the purple just sort of goes into the space. It'll basically, it would be probably coming more this way. But yeah, we can let the purple be the one that goes underneath. So yeah, by just doing this, I've just figured out an easier method for myself, and what I presume to be right. I had, you know, room for improvement. So that is a big, huge plus for me. Okay, so let's get back to trying to build out this pattern. So this is the medium one. It comes down and makes the little thing. The darker one comes down, goes around it. It makes one further. This was probably one of my most advanced bracelets back in the day. Like this is the one where when I first figured this out, like I just basically I lost my mind. I made it in so many different colors and oh, whoa, 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 whoa. The heck was that? Control Z. Kind of overdoing it there. Wait, this is there. Okay. Hitting weird buttons on my keyboards. So that's how those things come down, and then inside of it is the green one. And so this is what I was talking about, where it's sort of like a yin and yang to it. Is you have this shape going one direction and you have the other shape going the other. So this is the medium green will come into here. And then the lighter green goes in here. And then this light one is what ends up there. And this medium one goes in here. And it's the light green that goes inside of that. So now basically all I have to do is kind of, well, finish filling this all in so that I have a pattern for you guys. But from here, I pretty much have all the information that I need to be able to build this out. I just kind of needed to know how to line up the strings on along this little path here. And then, yeah, that's kind of really the biggest part of this whole thing is just knowing what strings go in what order, and then making it happen. So, yeah, I am going to get to work on finishing this up. Then I'm going to cut some string, have Mandy make a kumi, and yeah, we'll have a cool bag. So thanks for watching, and as oh wait, I almost said my outro thing. Thank you to my Patreon supporters for making this possible. This project actually uses a lot of string, and this was the project that caused me to buy that last order. So thank you guys for making this possible. My friend will really appreciate this. So thank you guys very, very much. All right. So thanks for hanging out. And as always, don't get your strings in a bunch.